Is this one playing? This one is not playing. All right, the next one that I have to get up on my soapbox about. I think this one also came out. I think this one was 2011. Was it the 2010s? Let me see real quick. I lied. 2003. What in the Cowboy remake? Far from it. Far from it. If you were a big fan of the vampire werewolf, the big come up that was with Twilight and all that, this one's for you. The big melodramatic journey of these four guys that can transfer into wolves, set in a futuristic kind of Mesopotamian. I wouldn't even call it anime Twilight because it's just wolves. Wolves are these mystic creatures. At once, we're just like these mythical storybook legends that are living amongst, people, but all the wolves want to do is make it to this place, paradise, where it was said that it's supposed to be like just this perfect area and everybody lives together happily. The wolves can be themselves and all that. And that was the journey as they go through these like forts and cities and terradomes of just slums and corruption, and just like I said, very, very melodramatic. It's only 24 episodes, but it took me a month or two to to kind of get back in there and finish it. I said I was gonna finish it. I was gonna give it a shot. It's super slow. It's a whole lot of dialogue. There is some action, but the action itself just wasn't actioning enough for me to be like, ooh, big conflict. Let me see how this battle turns out. Especially towards the end, this was one of those series where it didn't get bad. Shit just got so weird and stuff just started kind of moving, and next thing you know, they start introducing folks, and now the meaning of paradise is something totally different. And let's just say the ending got very, very out there. It got very, very out there. I will say that there is one satisfying part where someone basically explains the backstory and why why the world's in the state that it's in, and what the wolves are really there to do. They basically just kind of broke everything down. And it was just like, you know what? Okay, cool. I needed that. I just needed clarification to what the fuck is going on. Why are they chasing after this girl called the Flower? And why do these royal folks want all the wolves dead? And it's just, it's a wild story. And then on top of that, the story was unfinished. So after your 24 episodes, it ends on a huge ass cliffhanger. And apparently that was it. That was all. But eventually they came out with 4 OVAs, which are technically the last 4 episodes of the series, and that is a fucking find. So get ready to One Piece the last 4 episodes of Wolf's Rain if you do decide to pick it up and, you know, just see for yourself. It's very 2003, so I try to give it that grace, but just, they did not handle it well. They did not handle it to my liking at all. Plus, I'm not a real big melodrama guy. Like, everybody's too serious and brooding and just kind of emo, and I'm just like, okay, guys, all right, you know, we're wolves, you know, we're a pack, cool. You know, it just wasn't for me. But, you know, if you are into that stuff like that, if you came up on the Twilights and the Jacob versus Edwards, I'd say take a step back and go check it out. And if you really, really love it, get ready to go on your own personal One Piece journey to find these last 4 episodes. As much as I really don't care to, I do want to see how the series ends. So I too am on my little personal journey to One Piece these last 4 episodes and just see if it was all worth it. You know what I'm saying? You just want to see if the whole thing was worth it, and, you know, just for my pride, you know, we're gonna finish it. We're gonna knock this thing out. We're gonna do that. So that's Wolf's Rain. It is dubbed. Find it on Crunchyroll. But like I said, if you're gonna finish the series, you're gonna have to One Piece that. Yeah, check that out at your leisure. I give that 2 wolves out of a 16-pack wolf pack. I don't know. But I got one more for y'all. One more recommendation for y'all tonight. This one was a popular one. This one you've probably heard of. You probably even watched already. I watched. Want a hot take on anime? Full Metal Alchemist is better than Brotherhood. That's up in the air. That's one that people have been talking about forever. So Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, it's neck and neck in certain circles. So maybe a hot take for some. It's not really a hot take for me. You know, you like what you like. They both had Shao Tucker in it, so I was happy. Can't really say too much about that. If you really want an anime hot take, Shao Tucker did nothing wrong. And we're gonna go ahead and put that on wax. That is on wax.